Hey everybody, Adam Davidson, RadCast for Monday, January 9th, 2023. Let's go to James chapter 1, verses 2 and following. James writes, "Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything." And that's the word of the Lord. There's a really popular idea that shows up in Christendom here and there, and it's the idea that God doesn't want us to go through troubles or hard times, and if we are, it's either because of Satan or because of our own sin. Now, here's the reality. Satan is a real and active force. He's coming against us. The Prince of Darkness has a plan, and it's to destroy us. So we can't discount that. Nor can we discount the fact that our own sin generates our own problems. We are our own worst enemy. We don't even need Satan to work in our lives to get us into trouble and to separate us from God. He just sort of helps from time to time. And it's not good. We know that. But we can't completely blame other things. We have to realize that it could be our own selves, but it could also be that the world is just broken and that there are things that happen in a broken world that cause destruction, because crumbling leads to crumbling leads to crumbling. What do we do with all of this? Well, usually what will happen is Christians will go, I don't know why God is doing this to me. Maybe he's punishing me. Maybe he's mad at me. Maybe Satan is stronger than Jesus. I don't know. And it throws us into a tizzy. Where in the scripture does it say that we will have a simple life or a trouble-free life? It's just not there. It's sort of a modern interpretation, and quite frankly, it's used to sort of sell people on the idea of Jesus. The thing about Christianity is that it doesn't avoid trouble or say that it's not there. It just helps us understand what could be happening. In fact, when James says, "Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, when you face trials of many kinds," it's like that's the complete opposite of what we normally do. We usually consider it an emerging prayer request or something that we want to put under the unspoken category. I'm going through something hard. Tell Jesus to get me out of this. And he doesn't always do that. It's not that he lacks compassion, and it's certainly not that he lacks understanding. He knows what it is to be human, and he knows what it is to be tempted in every way, yet he did not sin. What he does is he carries us through it, which is a far more compassionate thing to do than to simply get us out of it. Not only does he carry us through, he helps us to grow in our faith as we do this, because James says that the testing of our faith produces perseverance, and perseverance leads to maturity, that we are complete. And that's the other thing Jesus does. He completes us. That what Jesus does is he takes trials and difficulties and he does something meaningful with it, just like you do with your kids. You don't do your kids' homework, do you? You don't do your kids' chores for them, do you? What would happen if you did? Well, they would never develop their sea legs for living. They would never come to realize how the world works, and they would never grow up themselves. So here's what we do with difficulties. When James says, "Consider it pure joy," we're either insane or we have a completely different perspective. Here's the completely different perspective. When we're going through it, whatever it is, we're praying, "Jesus, carry me through. As you carry me, grow my faith. And as you grow my faith, complete me, make me into the image of you. I want to be like Jesus." We'll have more on that this week, but I'd be curious to hear your thoughts in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. My friends, thank you for joining me. Happy Monday. That's RadCast.